Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm just moving the F100 with the F150 from the back of the yard to the front. Got it roped up, and I figured you guys like to see what's going on. Alright, so Pesci's the only one helping me, right? Yo, what up, boy? Alright, so I didn't do this. Like, I tied it here, but the grill was already ruined from somebody tying it there, so figured why not retie it there, and we're gonna move it from the back of the yard to the front. Come on, boy. Let's go. Up. Go. Load up. Load up. Oh. My boy came home. How was school today, bud?
Good.
What were you saying?
I was saying that the whole time.
No, I'm saying about the...
I was just saying you were lying about it.
Oh, you're saying I went and got a mask
Mm-hmm.
and goggles. Yes, I did. I did the safety thing today, but I'm sweating my tail off in this stuff.
That's totally dangerous.
Yeah, that thing's super dangerous. So I'm just wire wheeling everything, getting all the loose, rusty, dusty crud off. Like right here, see how it's all super crusty right there? Oh, it's zoomed in a bunch. There it is. See how it's all crusty there? And then I'm trying to make it look like that. And then I'm going to pressure wash it and clean it and prime it and paint it. That whole cab's coming off. I'm going to use that green cab that we went and got in Alabama.
Inside.
Alright, love you, buddy. Go inside and play with Pesci. Don't let him outside, okay? Because I don't want these wire wheels to get in his eyeball. Super dangerous. Love you, buddy. Alright, back to work. Yeah, not too bad. Boy, it's hot as hell out here.
Are you ready?
Alright guys, so now I'm going to treat the frame with some rust preventative called F100. Basically just put some gloves on, you should have a mask on, get a cup and a brush and just start brushing it all over like you see me doing. And that's it, and that's going to keep the rust from coming back. It's a rust prohibitor and also a primer, so it'll seal in the metal, coat it and keep it from rusting again. And then it also helps to prime it, so we don't have to worry about priming it. But I'm still going to prime it with epoxy primer. Anytime you have bare metal like this, you want to get it clean, you want to treat it with rust preventative, and then you want to prime it with epoxy primer, and then you start building your build primers and your paints off of that. But basically that's what I'm doing now. I've got everything cleaned up. Wire brushed it, power cleaned it with the pressure washer and some purple power, and now I'm putting the F100 on it and clean up the get it finished basically. Okay guys, so the stuff that I'm using on the frame is called F100 Rust Remover and Preventative. This is made by Power Clean, and I get it from my local Tampa steel yard. It is a phosphoric acid and other chemicals mixed together basically to make a few primers. And what's up everybody? So next day, you saw I cleaned up the frame, got everything wire brushed and pressure washed, and then I hit it with the F100, and now I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit with the wire brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and prime it with the epoxy primer, and then with the flat black paint. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So put the F100 on it yesterday. You can see the frame's all treated now. Leaf spring perches, leaf springs, the top of the perches. I still got some underneath to do, but I got all the frame done. Got the rear end done. Got some of the drive shaft done. That's not too important, but the frame was important. Just don't want that to rust anymore. And I know it looks like crap, but once I put the primer on it and paint it and everything, it'll look a lot better. I just got to go in and clean up some of this. Like not overspray, but too much in there. I guess it just wipes right down, so no big deal there. There's the inside of the frame there, all there nice and clean. And let's take my little blower here. Got a little bit of buildup in here, I think. See if I can blow that out. A little bit in this one. Probably kicked up way more dirt than it blew away, but there we go. I just won't paint this part until tomorrow, but I got plenty to start with, so grab my epoxy primer and start. Okay, so now that the Foz has had a 24-hour time period to dry up and do its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying it with the epoxy primer now. Okay, so as you can see, the frame kind of has this like white milky oxidation to it, and you can kind of see like the bubble marks and stuff where there was like foam and bubbles and stuff like that, and you can see some of the rust oxidation like that right there. And I got the whole frame all cleaned up and treated up. What's up, Pesci Wayne? And yeah, I didn't get that spot very well right there. Probably come back and get that when I do the bottom side. And everything else is cleaned up and treated. So now I'm going to use Eastwood's 2K Aero Spray Epoxy Primer. So whenever you're taking something from bare metal and building it up from there, the metal needs to be sealed in. If you use regular primer, that's not going to seal it in. You need epoxy primer. And you can buy it in the gallon and mix it up and all that stuff, but then you have to clean your guns and you have to do all that stuff, which is no fun. So I found that it's just quicker and easier to use this spray can. They're like $25 a can, maybe $30-something a can now, I'm not sure, but they're well worth it. Just spray this frame down with a good coat of this. I got 2 cans, and then we'll spray it with some matte black, and I think it'll look pretty good. Just take this can, take this little cap thing off here, put it on the bottom, like so, and then hit it into the ground. And when you do that, it punctures it, and that mixes the hardener with the primer. So make sure you shake the can up really good. Get it on there. Can you give me a sec, though? And then alright, so after you pierced it, go ahead and shake it up to get the 2 chemicals mixed up together very good. Once that's pushed in and it pierces it, it's going to mix the hardener with the paint, and then just shake it up for another couple of minutes or so. That'll help the hardener mix with the paint, and you'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Okay guys, so now the frame is all primed up, the epoxy primer laid on it. It only takes a few minutes to cure, and then you can paint right over it. I'm just painting a flat black. Now normally I go above and beyond and I try to make everything perfect, like all these little water spots that are in this frame like that. I would want to get all that out before I painted it so it didn't bury it. But I got so many projects now. I got this truck, that car, this truck, that car, a million out back. I don't have time to do everything perfect, so this one's not going to be perfect. So nobody looks under there anyway, and you know, that's good enough for what I'm doing here. So I think it looks good. What do you think? Cleaned it up, got all the dirt out of it. Got all the other dirt up. Sprayed it with some epoxy primer, and you know, that'll do it. That'll keep the rust from coming back. The frame looks really good, nice and clean, how it should be, you know. That way when we go to work on it in the future, we got a nice clean truck to work on, you know, versus a rusty piece of crap. Like, nobody likes to work on rusty crap. So there it is. Now I'll start painting it with I got Rust-Oleum matte black from AutoZone. So go ahead and start laying this down real quick.